Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and we're speaking to Raed Mustafa from Tennessee via Skype. He's looking for your help. He has a U.S. patent pending in regards to a flying disc that he designed, and he's looking for your help for funding of a massive size mothership, the size of a city, to take us to other galaxies. Thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon, Mustafa.
You are very welcome.
Mr. Mustafa, could you tell us how the U.S. patent pending is going, and what did they think about it when they looked at it at the office? They really don't patent things they can't understand.
Yeah, the idea is before, everybody was talking about flying saucers. I was skeptical about flying saucers, but I am a physicist and engineer. So I thought to prove that the flying saucers are real, we have to work on it to build one. And I started this 1967. So I started collecting information, but I found out it's impossible to build a flying saucer at the beginning, unless we have to rebuild our knowledge about the creation, about the universe, how the universe is working. And so I start read all kind of books, physics, religion, history, to collect information. Till 72, I was collecting information. Then after that, I start to find out to gather this information all together. Then I came up with the idea that this universe is something balanced construction. And because it is balanced construction, so it means it's gathered itself by itself, and it cannot happen sudden. So then I put my theory, which I call it the basic building block theory, that there is a small building blocks that start at from the pressure of the Earth at the center of the Earth or the Sun or any planet, and it moved in a speed away from the center to develop the field of the object, like the field of the planet. And because of this idea, I find it is very, very good idea, because this can explain why the Earth rotates or spin around itself, why everything in the universe is spin, because of these objects. And this will develop the equator of the mass and the poles, the polarity. And then I find out that the gravity by itself, it is something not that important what we look at it. It is the field is more important than the gravity. And this theory developed an answer why we have in the magnets north and south magnets polarity. So this can answer this theory. Then from that point I start to think about the disk. Then I came up with an idea one day. If the Earth as a spherical object, if we cut it into two halves, each sphere, it has the weight center at the center, right? And once we cut the spherical object into two halves, we will have a half spherical object with a weight center above from the spherical center.
Raed, do you have any idea how fast your flying saucer can travel in the Earth's atmosphere, and then when it gets to outer space to other planets?
I think the flying saucers are unlike the rockets or the aeroplane. The rockets and the aeroplane, they require certain weight to fly. And if you put an extra weight, they cannot fly. Right? But the flying saucer, it requires too much weight to fly. If it is light, it cannot fly. That's what I found out. Yeah, in another word, you have to increase the weight to make it fly.
Right, can you explain to our viewers, if you were traveling in this saucer disc of yours and it did a 90-degree angle turn, would you slam up against the wall, or is there some kind of field energy that kind of keeps you stabilized within the saucer itself?
The ship will spin by itself, but once you are inside the ship, you are not to feel this. It's exactly like you are on Earth right now. Do you feel spin over there?
So Raid, when you build, the life-size full version of your flying saucer, are you going to be the test pilot in regards to the first flight test?
Sure. You want to be my pilot?
Well, Raid, if you do design this, you let us know, and maybe I will be your test pilot. I've always wanted to fly in a flying saucer.
Yeah, we can. As soon as I get the suitable funds, I can build it. It will take me about 1 or 2 years to finish it.
Raid, people have been suppressed with ideas in regards to free energy, and you're saying this isn't any free energy or anti-gravity, but are you still afraid of, the big corporates coming down and killing your idea?
Actually, I had some friends here in Memphis. We've been working on this. They helped me a lot with this, but till now we need real funding, because this is since I've been here at the States, I spent $50,000 on it, but I couldn't accomplish only small prototypes. The big one probably it needs millions to make like a 18-wheeler size disc. If it is light, it cannot fly. It should be heavy, and very heavy.
The heavier, the better.
The heavier, the better. It's unlike the airplane or the rocket. And there is one more important thing here. Very important thing. This thing, when you fly, it is not depend on time. So it can be here and there instantaneously. There's no time.
What is the top speed you think this saucer of yours could get up to if you build it?
Just a blink of eye, it will be at the moon. Because the time will be zero here. We are not depending on time. If you travel from city to city, you are going in two-dimension direction, right? On the road direction. It's just level, two directions. But this disc will take you in a three-dimension travel. And the time, according to my theory, that the time is a spiral dimension. So when this thing starts to fly, it will jump from here to there instantaneously. It will vanish here and appear there. And that's it. So the time is not the problem, and it is much faster than the speed of light. And once you be inside, you don't feel the speed, because this is not going to affect the mass, because the whole disk will travel. Once the whole disk travel, it means everything inside it can travel too. The book named as the Creation Law. It is based upon the long time study about the universe creation. Everything based upon what I call it the periodical contrary principle, that everything must have an opposite. And I put this in a mathematical equation like x multiplied by 1 over x equal 1. So the whole thing is about some people they ask why we created. I said we have to create it. Whatever else, what else can we do? If you are not there, you must be there. If you are here, you must die. If you die, you must born. That's it. And because this book actually it leads to a theory which developed by me also. It's a basic building blocks, which is explain that this mass of the universe it can be crushed to a smallest particles, smallest possible particles. I call it basic building blocks, which Einstein used to call it a graviton before. And these basic building blocks, it has certain specifications. It can, it has a speed in a different size, a different speed, even exceed the speed of light, and it generates at the center of the mass, big masses like Earth or the Sun. Maybe the Moon has a little mass. And I think the attraction between the masses in the universe, not by the gravity, it's by the field. And because these particles generated at the center of the mass will generate it from the center and go outside the mass and return to the pole of the mass. So in this way, it will generate the north polarity and south polarity because in different phase.
Right? I'm sure, like everybody else watching, they can't wait till the full-size flying saucer version is ready and up and running, and we will share the first exclusive right here at Third Phase of Moon. Thanks again, Raid.
You are very welcome, of course.
If anybody's interested in Raid's patent-pending flying saucer disc, you can check out the information below and maybe help him fund the biggest project in UFO history. And if you've captured anything amazing in regards to UFOs, you could contact Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. My name's Blake Cousins. Keep your eyes on the sky, and we'll see you again next time.
Third base, but